Hi guys, today I wanted to talk about nighttime eating syndrome. I actually didn't know that it existed until I had it myself for more than 2 years, and I just didn't know what it was and what to do, and thought I will just pass and it's just me being hungry at time. But it started really affecting me over a longer period of time because I woke up and I was just tired because I always had to get up and felt very stressed at night, and I couldn't go back to sleep unless I had something to eat. So I started looking into it, and it is really, really interesting because actually lots of people suffer nighttime eating syndrome. And what it is, it can be people can experience different things. Either you can't really go to bed and fall asleep until you eat a lot of carbohydrates or sugars, because that really calms your system, and then that's the only way you can actually fall asleep. Or you can't stay asleep and need to get up, and the only thing that really calms you down again is carbohydrates or lots of sugars. In my case, it was the second one. I woke up in the middle of the night and felt really, really stressed. It was like an anxiety that I felt it was in my chest. And I would fight, would wake up at 12 o'clock and would fight and say, no, I'm not going to get up. And then it would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And I would just think, oh my God, I need to eat because I just want to sleep. And it really, really affected me. So I started looking into this, and thank God it's gone, because I actually could really treat the symptoms where they were coming from, so the source. Different sources that is stress related. So if you feel like you have too much stress in your life throughout the day, or you go to bed and feel very anxious, or if you wake up and you feel very anxious, it could be really, like in my case, either here in my chest or in your stomach, in your gut area. That's where anxiety can manifest itself. So look at where is it coming from, and sit down and think about where is that stress coming from. Yeah, what are the major sources of stress in your life? Maybe your relationship, maybe work, maybe your family, maybe food. And now I'm coming to the second point. Second point is, if you don't have enough nutrient dense foods throughout the day. So if you don't eat enough, maybe especially those who are on a constant diet and they don't eat enough throughout the day. So in the night, the body will really ask for more food. So make sure you don't skip meals. You have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks in between. Also make sure that you have enough protein, you have enough fats, and you have enough carbohydrates. If you don't have enough carbohydrates, that can affect you as well. So it can also help you to stay full for longer if you have some carbohydrates in the evening in form of kumara, so sweet potato, or maybe starchy vegetables like pumpkin. So that can help you as well. Mindfulness helps you as well. I found that mindfulness meditation was a really, really good way for me to fall asleep and find that calmness within myself. So I would really just go on YouTube and type in half an hour mindfulness meditation or half an hour sleeping meditation. I found that very helpful as well. Something else that I found really helpful, and that is a little bit counterintuitive, I actually stopped going to the gym and exercising for that period of time, because I found that even though I really love exercising, I really love weight training, it caused too much stress for my body. So I really cut it down and just focus on still moving my body, but in a really gentle way. So maybe yoga, maybe Pilates, or just going for a walk, or just making sure that I move my body more throughout the day. So that could be going to the supermarket instead of driving, or parking the car further away, or using the stairs. Yeah, so be creative. Walk more at home, or put a glass of water in the kitchen rather than instead of by yourself, and walk to that glass of water. Yeah, so just be creative and walk a little bit more. So just to summarize what I've just discussed, what I have found helpful and what I have found also when I did the research to address nighttime eating syndrome. Focus where the stress comes from. Reduce those stress sources out of your life. Make sure you eat enough. Reduce stress, even if it's less exercising, maybe no boot camps in the morning. That doesn't help you either. And eat enough food. Eat enough carbohydrates, protein, and fat. So make sure that you have really good balanced diet as well. And stop dieting. That is one of the main things that I always suggest. Stop dieting, because it really causes lots of mental and physical problems as well. So I hope that you have found it helpful, and I'm always here for you. If you need any questions, you can always message me on eugenia@mindfulness.nz. Bye for now.